our most esteemed guests on the dais, distinguished members, ladies and gentlemen, the weather notwithstanding, a very warm welcome to you all at the inauguration of the 100th Indian Science Congress. The new year is barely 3 days old, but today we are celebrating achievement over a much longer period of time, 100 years of the Indian Science Congress Association. Right at the outset, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal would be presenting Uttoryos to the Honorable President of India and the Honorable Prime Minister of India. And now to the Honorable Prime Minister of India. And now may we request the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Shri Narayanan, who is also the Chairman of the Host Committee of the ISC Centenary Celebration, to welcome all our distinguished guests.
Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Ms. Mamata Banerjee, Honorable Minister for Science, Shri Jayapal Reddy, Professor R.C. Sobti, Professor Suranjan Das, Professor Geeta Bali, Dr. Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi Saxena, other distinguished dignitaries on the dais, and members of this very, very outstanding audience. On the historic occasion of the centenary of the Indian Science Congress, I deem it a privilege to be asked to give the address of welcome, and also feel honored at being given an opportunity to speak before and to such a distinguished audience and in the presence of the President and Prime Minister of India. As the Chairman of the Host Committee, comprising the University of Calcutta and a number of national research institutions and universities in and around Calcutta, and also as the Governor of West Bengal, I would like to warmly welcome all the delegates, both Indian and foreign, who have taken the trouble to attend this centenary session of the Indian Science Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, the occasion is momentous and takes place in a historic setting, an ancient city known for its vibrant past and poised for an even greater future. Calcutta of the past and Kolkata today has played a prominent part in India's history. The city of Kolkata is best known for its interest in science and for its love of art and culture. Completion of 100 years is a significant milestone achieved by the Indian Science Congress. The Science Congress has played a key role in progressing modern science in the country, and West Bengal has been an integral part of the story. It is hardly a coincidence that the centenary session is taking place in the same 12-month period as the discovery of the God particle, which has an Indian connection through the iconic scientist Satyendra Nath Bose. The Science Congress is the largest congregation of scientists in the country. Given the numbers of foreign delegates present here on this occasion, this particular Congress has a truly international flavor. It is in the fitness of things that the centenary session of the Indian Science Congress should be held in Kolkata and hosted by the University of Kolkata. For it was at the initiative of Sir Ashutosh Mukherjee, the illustrious Vice Chancellor of Calcutta University, that the first session of the Indian Science Congress was held in January 1914 in the Asiatic Society, Calcutta. This centenary session is indeed special, as has been made out in the press and elsewhere. This is for the reason that while the Science Congress has been a permanent fixture in the Prime Ministerial calendar since independence, it is for the first time that a serving Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Manmohan Singh, is the General President of the Congress. In addition, it is the President of India, the Honorable Shri Mukherjee, who will inaugurate the session. In my dual capacity, I especially welcome our two very erudite leaders to Kolkata on the occasion of the Congress. We are indeed most grateful to the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Ms. Mamata Banerjee, for gracing this occasion. The Minister for Science and Technology, Shri Jayapal Reddy, who has overseen the plans and preparations for the centenary session, perhaps merits no welcome, yet I would like to use this occasion to extol him for his remarkable intellectual qualities. The presence of such outstanding individuals has added luster to the inaugural ceremony of the centenary session. Science is central to the life of every nation. Kolkata has nurtured some of the most outstanding scientists that India has produced. It may be invidious to mention just a few, but on the centenary of the Science Congress, it would be appropriate to pay a humble tribute to such iconic figures as Jagdish Chandra Bose, Prafulla Chandra Ray, Sir C.V. Raman, Sri Satyendranath Bose, Meghnad Saha et al., all of whom were associated with Kolkata. In his general presidential address at the inaugural session of the first Science Congress, Sir Ashutosh Mukherjee had expressed the hope that such sessions would stimulate, and I quote, interchange of ideas between scientific men to obtain an intimate acquaintance with the practical needs of the country. Quote ends. Over the years, the annual sessions of the Indian Science Congress have lived up to this dictum. As the Indian Science Congress completes its first 100 years and enters its second century, there are great expectations that it would pioneer a renewed thrust on expanding the frontiers of science in the country, both in terms of pure and applied science. It is therefore apt that the focal theme of this centenary session is Science for Shaping the Future of India. Given our scientific tradition that goes back many millennia, and considering that in the past our scientists overcame insurmountable odds in terms of instruments, laboratories, and funds, and yet achieved major scientific breakthroughs, nothing is impossible. In the 21st century, there has been a tremendous increase, both in terms of funding as well as with regard to facilities, and also in terms of innovative programs. Under the inspiring leadership of the Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh, there has been a tremendous increase in the amounts that have been made available for improving what is referred to as a scientific temper in the country. This is likely to pay us rich dividends and help create a formidable scientific workforce which would rank amongst the best in the world. It should thus pave the way for the greater India yet to be, to quote Acharya Jagdish Chandra Bose. Once again, I warmly welcome the distinguished delegates to this centenary session of the Indian Science Congress and wish them a pleasant stay in Kolkata. The University of Calcutta and the host committee with the active support of the Chief Minister and the Government of West Bengal, have left no stone unturned to make this momentous event a success. We request you to excuse us if there are any inadequacies, but we can assure you that Kolkata welcomes you with open arms. The city and the state are agog with expectations of the scientific fest that has been promised, and feel enthused by the presence of some of the world's most outstanding scientists, including 6 Nobel laureates. Thank you.